Hello everyone, my name is Angelisa Allen. I am a dedicated music teacher who teaches band. I am also an aspiring educational leader, and I am currently enrolled at the Southern University in educational leadership. Today I am tasked with my final exam for fostering community support in schools, taught by Dr. Alyssa Ross. It is my task today to give you tips, tricks, strategies that can help all of the spheres of influence in a child's life come together for their success.
Keep in mind, we are a team. We are here to work together to share in the milestones and the growth of knowledge of the children.
So what is a sphere of influence? A sphere of influence is simply the groups of people who are there for the perpetuation and the propelling of the student's success. For instance, the family structure is a sphere of influence. The school system and all the people therein, such as educational leaders, teachers, faculty, and staff, we are all here to ensure that the student reaches success. And then finally, another sphere of influence that I'll be talking about today is the community that they are encompassed in. Volunteering is an integral part of the family sphere and the education sphere, interacting in a successful way. For instance, the PTA board is a way for teachers and lawmakers and also for parents to interact to create policies or to speak against policies that would not benefit the child.
Parents, it is also important to support their interest. At school, your child can engage in performing arts, sports teams, academic clubs, and tutoring programs. Joining these programs can help their retention in terms of their attendance. It could help their GPA. It could also help their social and emotional interactions, and it can give them knowledge of their civic duty.
Also, allowing the student to be a part of extracurricular activities such as dance, band, choir, football, basketball, even if they do academic extracurricular activities such as tutoring, 4-H club, beta club. This may lead the child to have a better sense and understanding of what they want to do in college.
It is really never too early to start thinking about how we can help our students and our children interact with higher education. The following list shows ways that you can start interacting with colleges right now. Keep in mind that the partnership between the education sphere of the child and the familial sphere of the child should be a two-way street. So parents should be volunteering, but teachers should be creating homework that is interactive, that allows for parents to research proper ways of doing different tasks in the new curriculums that we have. Upon reading the effects of family literacy interventions on children's acquisition of reading by Penna, it is found that by grade 3, they should reach certain hallmarks in their fluency in speaking, in reading, and also in writing. This can be facilitated by parents interacting with the children in their infancy, talking in full, complete sentences. And also, it would help if parents start reading to their children, not just listening to them say baby sounds.
All right, it's quiz time. Please tell me, true or false? Listening to your child read is the most effective way to help them with their homework. You tell me.
If you said false, you are correct. Having parents teach specific literacy skills to their children was 2 times more effective than having parents listen to their children read, and 6 times more effective than encouraging parents to read to children. To make sure that the family sphere of influence and the educational sphere of influence are the most effective, it is important to make sure that children are at school, that their grades are being monitored by both the parent and the teacher, that in the home and at school they are reading, and that both parties ask for help. Community partnerships are also important for the success of the children. The benefits of community partnerships for the companies involved are visibility, advertising, tax write-offs, community engagement, and so much more.
All right, it's quiz time. Yay!
Now, the question is, yes or no, the community is a part of the school? Tell me your answer.
If you said yes, you are correct.
We are supported by businesses, lawmakers, faith-based groups, nonprofit organizations, alumni organizations, and colleges.
As educators, it's up to us to teach with the end goal in mind. The end goal in mind is not for our students to just be smart in one specific grade, but it is for our students to become happy, productive members of society who have the ability to be successful by any means necessary. What does any means necessary mean? It means they can be successful through a trade, they can be successful through their own personal endeavors, they can also be successful through higher education. The question is, how do they get there? What can we partake to make sure that happens? To make sure that happens, we can have cross-curricular interaction. Now, cross-curricular interaction can happen by an elementary school interacting with the middle school interacting with the high school interacting with colleges and trade programs. This can even happen the opposite direction. So a college group can come in and interact with a kindergarten class and read to them. A trade program can go to a STEM school for middle school and interact with them so kids can start getting an understanding of how to weld or how to do different scientific things like for a STEM program. All of these spheres of influence, they're coming up for the student, and it is up to us as educators to provide that opportunity. So a way for us to do that, and a tip that I have is that, or a strategy that I have, is to create a chain of influence based off of their age group and allow those other spheres of influence, those future spheres of influence, to interact with the child in an effective way. By planning, organization, and interaction and communication with different companies, with different colleges, with different organizations, we can boost up the spheres of influence that might be applicable to our children. Another integral part of the sphere of influence for a child would be the community. Now, the community sometimes is seen as the wiles of the world that school shields certain children from. But that may not be the case, because the children live in the community. The children breathe in the community. The children are a part of the community. So it is important and integral for us to interact with that community and bring in other aspects, maybe from another part of town, maybe from another place. Even if we include digital citizenship into the mix, the community can be larger than what we expect, and bigger than what we expect, and better than what we expect. In conclusion, it's important for all spheres of influence in a child's life to realize we are not a monolith. We do not have one way to facilitate success in the child's life. Each sector, each part has a part to play. And as we interact and have communication with all of the different spheres, as we volunteer in the community and in the policy-making process, and as we have a more global mindset about what our community is, we can stretch out and do different tips and tricks and strategies. I hope that the ones that I've said in this video are helpful and beneficial to whatever your needs are. Thank you for listening, and have a great day. Bye.